Hey guys, you know I told you that I was going to an antique open house social event, but the owner kind of got shy and he didn't want to come on camera, so y'all know I'm very adventurous. So I said, well, let me walk around and see what other business owners or what other kind of community events I can get involved in. And sure enough, guys, I hit the jackpot. You have to come to this art gallery, this art studio. It's, what is it called again?
Paint, Sip, and Socialize.
It's called Paint, Sip, and Socialize. And tonight I have 3 different artists where you guys can listen to their stories and, hey Carmen, listen to their stories and you can look at their artwork, but most importantly, you guys need to get down here because this is amazing. They have a class starting at 7 o'clock and I really want you guys to, I'm gonna introduce you guys to 3 of the artists and I'm gonna show you guys the work that they've done. So the first person, being that she's right in front of me, hi.
I'm Maria.
Say hey, that's Facebook, buddy. And she's a local artist, and I want to show you guys her artwork. Can you show me your artwork? Are you busy? I just bum rushed them. I am so appreciative that they'll let me come in. So you guys have to come down here. What's the address?
1259 Glenwood.
1259 Glenwood Avenue. You can paint, get your sip on, you can socialize, and you can meet amazing artists. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna let you guys see some of their artwork and get an opportunity to also meet them as well. So here we go. Alrighty, let me turn this around. Okay. So say your name.
Maria.
That's Maria, guys, and this is.
You can follow me on Instagram at Maria Smith 1003. Here's a Nicki Minaj piece.
Okay.
Scarface.
Wow, that's a neat Scarface. You did this yourself.
I did.
Wow.
Acrylic paint.
It's called acrylic paint.
With acrylic paint.
With acrylic paint, duh. Y'all know how much I know. So.
And I have one abstract piece.
That's beautiful.
And I have a Drake piece.
Oh, you guys see that Drake painting? That's really neat. How long have you been an artist?
I have been an artist all my life. However, I recently started getting into it as a career-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I'm gonna get like Ren and everybody in here. I'm mentoring from them. But this is like my start, you know? So I'm trying to get more into doing some larger paintings and get some oil painting. You hear a lot more from some people that have been doing some really amazing stuff. I'm just starting with acrylic. That's kind of my favorite. So that's pretty much it.
Well, and how can anyone again get in touch with you if they want to purchase some of your?
You can find me on Instagram at Maria Smith 1003. So that's MariaSmith 1003.
Okay, again, if you want to get in contact with Maria Smith, this is examples of the beautiful artwork that she does. And I'm going to let you guys see. This is a Nicki Minaj painting. And again, she did this Scarface. Oh, she wants to show us one more. Tonight is 3 different artists. I want to show you their work. Oh, that is amazing.
I forgot that.
How long did it take you to paint that painting?
It doesn't take very long. It really is the drawing that takes me longer.
Mm-hmm.
So really probably like 2 hours maybe.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Nice to meet everybody.
She said, nice to meet you guys. So the next person, I'm going to bring Ren over here, or who's ready? Paula or Ren, who's ready? Okay, now, you know what's amazing, guys? The different artists, I literally just got here and they make me feel so welcome. And they all have different art styles. I noticed that immediately. So this is Paula.
Hi.
Hi, Paula.
How are you?
Fine. So how long have you been an artist? And tell us about you and what you do.
Let's see. I've been an artist forever.
And I know you mentioned that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm a stained and leaded glass fabricator by trade. I'm a master glass artist, which means I build stained glass windows of any kind, pretty much any size, from scratch.
Wow.
So any design, any incorporation of all kinds into glass. From churches to homes to doors to restoring antiques that are kind of dilapidated and falling apart. I've been working in glass for quite a while, over 15 years now.
Okay.
also an acrylic painter by trade, and I absolutely love acrylic contemporary art. I love to mimic the style of street art in my art because I'm inspired by urban art. Urban art is very fleeting. A lot of times it's covered up. Contractors will go and paint right over a wall, paint over street art. So I like to put it on canvas and sell it to people to keep in their homes.
Okay.
A little bit more of an elegant twist to it, so that someone can keep it in their home.
Okay. Can you show us some of your paintings
I
that
sure
you have
can.
here?
Come on this way.
Okay.
Watch the paint.
I see it. They're about to start a class at 7 o'clock, so this is Paula's work.
Yeah, these are giant paintings. Again, I like to mimic the freedom of graffiti. Just put an elegant twist to it for something that you can hang in your home.
So what would the cost of something like that start off?
It would depend on if it is a commission piece or anywhere from 200 up.
That is so unique.
Thank you.
And I know you showed me something earlier. You had these 4.
Right, I got 2 over here. I like to do a lot of animal-inspired art because I am an avid animal activist.
Me too. I love animals. I love dogs, horses,
Yeah, and I've always
cats, you name it. That is so
kind
neat.
of a National Geographic freak. So I take a lot of images from National Geographic and I kind of tweak them into an abstract style.
Oh,
And
that
come
is
out
so
with a
neat.
lot of really interesting images.
So what's your favorite animal charity that you work closely with?
ASPCA. I am a member of the ASPCA, and I am avidly against any kind of cruelty,
Me too.
mistreatment of any animals whatsoever.
Me too.
I like to bring it to people's attention. So when I paint it, it kind of becomes a story. Animals are just important parts of our society.
You're right. I absolutely agree. So basically, you know what? I just thought about this. You actually tell the stories of different animals that you encounter through your painting.
Yes.
I love that. That is so neat.
Everybody knows about the plight of the elephants. I'm
Right.
sure, so,
I see that one.
This is a young elephant, just painted in my style. And you can kind of.
Is this surrealism? I
a
haven't.
little bit. I don't know. It's just what I do.
Right. I haven't taken art in I don't know how long. Certain things I remember.
Well, I never went to art school per se.
So it's a gift.
It's just kind of what I've always done.
Wow.
The abstract art I've been doing since I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But the animal paintings are just something I was inspired by National Geographic.
So can you tell me the story of this painting?
The big painting?
Uh-huh.
The big painting is actually taken from a photograph that I saw of a pronghorn, which is a horned, small, hoofed animal like a deer. But he was actually caught in some barbed wire.
Wow.
And the photographer that took the photograph, I would assume, saved him from his plight.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much it. I just think they're beautiful animals, and I think
I like
they're
horses, too.
exploited. So I like to take them and put them in a beautiful form.
I like that. Again, so where can my Facebook viewers get in contact with you to possibly have something made for them, purchase your art?
I would absolutely love to.
And also mention your stained glass operation as well.
Sure. Stained glass, all photographs, and both acrylic paintings. You can both find on my Instagram page. It's PJ Weeks, like days of the weeks, art, all one word. PJ Weeks Art at Instagram.com. My phone number is on there. I take messages, and hopefully we'll be contacted by some people interested.
All right, that sounds really good. Thank you so much. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate it. So I need to get this man right here, Ren. How are you, Ren? Thank you again for letting me just come in here unannounced and videotape and talk to you guys. I really, really appreciate it.
It's my honor, privilege, and pleasure. Yeah, I'm glad you're actually doing this. It's actually really admirable that you go around and actually try to help build up business.
Oh yes, definitely. So can you tell us about your work, how long you've been an artist, and what inspired you rather to partner with the owner?
Well, this business has been in place for about 8 months, and I was actually in contact with the owner, Sasha the Diva, and Kevin Harris, who's the fire chief. Maybe about 5-6 months before this place ever actually opened. So we played a lot of tennis with the ideas about the different things that are needed and location and all of that kind
This
of
is a
stuff.
perfect location.
Perfect location, and they were really responsive, really receptive to everything, and they came up with this marvelous masterpiece of
I like this.
a business here. And we concentrate on painting, socializing with each other, kind of interacting with each other, and we do a little sipping too. So you can bring your own alcohol, bring wines, bring cognac, whiskey, whatever. And we really just try to concentrate on having a nice, peaceful environment that's got a little edge of crunkness in it.
I get it. Wow, that is amazing. And I really pray that you guys do well here, which I don't expect you to have any issues. I love the vibe already.
Good deal.
Yeah. So can you please show the viewers your work?
Yeah.
Wait till y'all see his work. Oh my God.
Yeah. I did the 7 paintings that you see on this wall.
Y'all, you guys gotta see. I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, they're
This
all
work is amazing too.
oil
All of them
paintings.
are awesome. Okay, these
Yeah,
oils.
they're all oil paintings. I build my own canvases as well, so I build them from scratch. And essentially, my work is about philosophy. I really like to try to understand the inner workings of things and kind of the true nature of why things are the way they are and why things occur, as opposed to the what and the how. I try to understand the reasons. So once I understand those things, I do research, then I try to pour that information into my work, my canvases. And you can see a lot of philosophical undertones in the work that you see up on this wall.
I know they are amazing. You have some beautiful work showcased here.
Thank you so much.
So,
Yeah.
wow. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Well, I've been painting professionally for about 10 years, believe it or not. But I've always been an artist. I'm a spoken word artist as well, and that's actually probably my first love is spoken word.
Do you have something you want to share with the audience? Is there any spoken word once we finish this?
You know what? Sure. Yeah, I don't mind doing the spoken word piece.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, you can kind of walk through and see some of the pieces. I have artwork all over Atlanta. This is just one of the locations. But I recently just did a commission for the Fairburn City Hall building. So I did 3 paintings for their offices as well.
Amazing.
But yeah, this is my work, and I'm glad you like it. I'm glad
They're
you appreciate it.
beautiful. Just the detail. I'm a detailed person, and just the detail, even in her eyes. It just seems like you captured every essence of her inner and outermost presence. That's how it looks.
Well,
Because
this
I look at
piece-
her eyes and wow.
Yeah, this piece in particular is done on plywood, so I really wanted to kind of have the texture that you see underneath. And it's called Love is the Death of Beauty. So
Love is the death. Did you guys hear that? Love is the death of beauty. Y'all don't be trying to bite his poetic words and stuff. Don't be trying to bite y'all. Ren came up with that doggone. Y'all know I don't make sense.
no doubt.
Wow, that is
if
amazing.
you think about a kid who they see a flower that they think is beautiful, and they pluck it, then the flower instantly dies. So it's kind of along that same idea.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, these are some of my pieces. Some of these are really big. Like this piece, Hummingbird, is 7 feet tall.
Good night, you guys. Did you hear him? This piece that I'm showing you guys is 7 feet tall, and
the
I don't think I'm doing it
Hummingbird
justice.
is actually symbolic of in the Baha'i faith, their God actually came down and would have sex with humans, and so I wanted to make this piece actually kind of sensual and sexual. So she's in this receptive position, and then you see the hummingbird with this hard beak, kind of looking at her, and they kind of gazing in each other's eyes.
Wow.
So it's kind of an undertone of sexuality in this piece. And again,
That
I
is
try
beautiful.
to tie in philosophy with a lot of my work.
So, what is the name of this piece? Does this one have a name?
It's called Hummingbird.
Okay, this piece is called Hummingbird, guys. Okay.
So
That is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. There's the Eye of Ra too on her arms, kind of tie in a little bit of our spirituality, you know, as well. And I also have MEL, and that's for melanin. You'll see that in a few of my pieces. And that's a part of the series that I did called Black Lives, Dark Matter. And it's all about melanin and the power of the melanin in our skin.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And this piece?
This is a floating island piece. I did 7 pieces with the floating islands. I wanted to do landscape, but I'm a surrealist by trade. So I really make sure that my landscapes have a surrealistic aspect to it. And so I did 7 of these pieces. The other 5 are in different locations, most notably in the City of Fairburn City Hall building.
Okay.
And there's another one. The very first one you saw, that's the floating islands as well. So the 2 of them in here and the other 5 that are sprinkled out throughout Atlanta.
Okay.
And this particular piece is called the Dali Hova. And it's a combination of hip hop and Buddhism. I wanted people who were interested in hip hop to inquire about Buddhism and why he was dressed as the Dalai Lama. And I wanted people who were into Buddhism and into that kind of spirituality to inquire about hip hop and to wonder who Jay-Z was. So this piece to me was a bridge between those 2 ideas.
Oh, okay. I see Jay-Z. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's called a Dalai Hova. Yeah, and that's what Jay-Z calls himself, is the Hova.
Yeah. How long did it take you to paint this?
This particular piece, I want to say maybe about 12 hours, something like that.
Did you do it straight or you stopped?
I usually stop. The oil paint, I'll do a little bit at a time. So I would say maybe 12 hours, maybe 2-hour intervals.
Wow.
Yep.
And this one looks like it has a whole lot of stories to tell us. I know. Good night. The 7 levels is the name of this?
7 levels. It's actually 7 paintings in one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it goes from the dawning of human consciousness, sort of the Plato's cave idea, all the way through all of humanity's mess, all the way up to enlightenment, where you see the butterfly was a symbol of
That
kind of growth.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's loaded. It's got a lot of symbolism in it. I would say that this is the section that we're in right now, currently. And this is the Times Square realm. And beyond that, we'll move into this hybrid where we actually merge with machines. And from merging with those machines, I believe we'll end up finding out our true identity, or our true divinity from that. So you have Buddha, Christ, Ganesha, and you have the Islamic symbol of their God, because you can't actually draw Muhammad. So you have to actually just do this the symbol. And again, from all of that, we realized that all of this was occurring. The bottom of this, the outlet of this cave, is actually the bottom of this cocoon. And all of this is happening in the chrysalis of humanity.
Wow.
Yeah, so just a little bit about my paintings, a little bit about my
A little
work.
bit. Wow. I know y'all like, well, they still looking. Isn't that amazing?
Ah, good deal.
It has this picture has about 20 to 25 or more different stories. Because what I'm looking at is any and everyone can look and gaze at this picture and they would be able to identify with it. So it's almost like you created this picture not just for, but like for everybody. Because it has
exactly
so many symbols. It's so symbolic. There's a lot of different, I mean, I can't even really put it into words, but there's a lot going on where anyone can appreciate all or not an aspect of where you were going with this painting.
Well, that was
That's
the
amazing.
idea.
That's
that was
amazing.
The idea. You wanted to, I really dealt with a lot of iconic images in here. And if you look at some of the subtle details, you'll see words like obey and like look. You'll see obey in here a lot. Just different things like that. I borrowed from the idea from Shepard Fairey, which is just the idea that we're just being led to obey all of these kind of psychological prompts and drives that are given to us through advertising. And again, I think through this stage, we'll end up realizing our divinity ultimately.
So what you say in this painting, we're being almost deceive. There's like deception going on to a certain aspect of it.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that if the devil is anything, the devil is distraction.
Yeah.
So you live 70, 80 years on this planet, and you never actually inquire as to why you're here or what your real purpose is. And I think we get distracted. We get distracted with our jobs, we get distracted with our kids, get distracted with all of these different causes, and then we lose that sense of wonder about the world that we had when we were kids. And a lot of times people don't reclaim that until the doctor slides a diagnosis across to them and says that they have 6 months left to live. And then at that point, every French fry is like the sun came out. Right. But there's a way that you can live your life where it's like that all the time if you can really tap into the present moment. And so that's what my work is about. It's about getting people to unlearn all of this mess that we're given all the time to populate our brain and to have us pulled in all these different directions. And I'm really about us really centering ourselves and understanding who we are and doing what Bob Marley said, only self can free our minds. So we're the only people who can actually take the chains and the locks off of our mentals. So that's what my work is about. And I'm really glad you like it. You can check out more of my work at renswork.com.
So how do you spell Ren?
It's RENSWORKDOTCOM on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you just search it on your server, it's Renswork, RENSWORK.com.
Well, we really appreciate you sharing your work and your passion. And don't think I forgot about the spoken word. So go on, give us some spoken word, Ren.
Yeah. I did
what you got, Ren? No, I ain't forget doggone.
I forgot about the spoken word.
I ain't forget doggone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, can you turn that down for me, my dear? Yeah, sure, I'll do some spoken word.
See, y'all get painting, they get to paint, sip, and get some spoken word.
Okay. Okay, I'll do this piece. It's called The Box.
Okay.
Open this window and let me fly free or die. Existence inside the 6-figure box with keys but no locks to open makes my mind tired from dreaming. Days moving like months, gas stations and such in full circle. 360 degrees, but divided into 4 90-degree angles. The box thinking inside, grinning and bending my pride that never breaks, only ranges in size and change. The only constant remains is change, changing itself into dreams. These words taste good in my mouth, so I speak to eat. Saw heaven in a wildflower. I've met the devil in some dark hours. We know more and more about less and less till now we know everything about nothing. Living in this vacuum, hoping I'll make up some slack soon. A black moon in a white sky, a black truth in a white lie, jet black suit with a white tie. I see better looking through my mind's eye. We might buy just what we want, but be begging for what we need. Be praying and pleading, busting our knuckles until we bleed, till your hairline recedes like the ocean at low tide. Our mighty rivers run deep, but flow wide. I tell from the dark side, so I often get ignored by the light. Turn my pen into a sword when I write. Got you praying to your Lord late at night, speaking confessions. Curses then blessings, asking him questions. In fact, see, I'm slightly deficient with low potassium, speeding past the sun with my wax wings, having plastic fun. Life's a sarcastic one, full of ironies. Why won't they hire me? I've got skills, possess a sense of camaraderie. The reason's gotta be that the box still lives inside of me. And somewhere deep inside of my freedom, I am trapped. Somewhere trapped deep inside of my freedom. These words taste good in my mouth, so I speak to eat secrets. Now you all know mine. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you. What a treat. Thank you so much. Well, you see, you guys weren't expecting all that, huh? Y'all know I like to go on adventures. So remember, guys, you have to come. This is Ren, and you guys met Paula and Marie, and they're getting ready for their class. She's way over there. Let me see if I can get her. Okay. Y'all don't know if y'all can see her. Oh, there we are. So you guys have to come to. Okay, y'all, I'm so bad with that. Say it. What is the address again?
It's 1259 Glenwood Avenue in East Atlanta Village. Paint, sip, socialize.
Okay, guys, you heard it. So you need to make your reservations, get friends, get family, come down and experience this. This is so peaceful, it's relaxing. And I'm so glad you guys joined me. I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Remember, this is Sherry Capers with a Tiny Cup of Real Estate, bringing you community, lifestyles, and a small bit of real estate in between. Talk to you guys later. Bye.